Hello, welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vyi'zur here, my bounty hunter, and we are about to continue the main story arc. We got our first target on the world of Balmorra, and we're on our way now to, I believe, the Smuggler's Moon for our second Great Hunt target. I've just come back. Oh, hey, the group finder's working. Holy crap. Oh. But we have the Black Talon as our... why do we only have the Black Talon? I wonder if I took the quest, I would have Hammer Station available. Curious. Either way, yeah, we'll look at doing flashpoints after the events on Nar Shaddaa, I suppose. Because Mako also wants to have a word. As you can see, we've went with a new armor set once again. Most of this is a dyed version of the charismatic Mandalorian armor set, apart from the headpiece and maybe another piece as well that I can't remember. But I thought I'd give this a go, maybe try this voice modulator out. We are also giving the Scoundrel combat style a go. I do enjoy playing as a commando bounty hunter, but I figured we should practice with our Scoundrel while we're maybe on Nar Shaddaa, ready for events that may or may not transpire on Tatooine and Alderaan. Especially since I left that post on my channel earlier today. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we actually have a couple of bits of mail. Let's see what those are all about. We have a Lyric Ceres. My Master Darth Lacris extends her compliments. Grand Marshal Chiquetta's confession regarding the Republic's illegal invasion has had a greater impact than previously thought. His words have been heard from the core worlds to the Outer Rim. The Republic Senate is shivering in anticipation of our response to Chiquetta's actions. Thank you for the credits. And Major Perel. Mergia has taken the fall for Admiral Ivanus' assassination like I said she would. Anyone who would claim otherwise has already met their untimely demise, and since the Admiral didn't make a habit of keeping his activities on record, I painted a very pretty picture of the situation. You'll find you are decidedly absent from any records regarding the Admiral or myself, so as far as anyone can tell, you had a very profitable trip working to crush the Balmorran resistance. The Major's covering our tracks for us. Oh, very generous. So, I suppose we should quickly go over the Scoundrel abilities that we have unlocked. So we have a basic flurry of bolts. We have another energy resource here, just not energy cells. We have quick shot, which does a basic amount of weapon damage. We have brutal shots, which the Scoundrel has another unique resource known as Upper Hand. Upper Hand is generated by, I think, landing critical hits, and some abilities also may generate Upper Hand. We have a thermal grenade, which deals so much damage to standard and weak enemies. We have a Shrap Bomb, which also deals internal bleeding damage, and more bleeding damage over time. Handy. So 2 grenades. Both of them activate instantly as well. We have a Vital Shot, which causes more bleeding over time. And of course we have our Tranquilizer. It puts targets to sleep, and it doesn't actually aggro, but you can only use this from stealth. We have a few healing abilities. One is stronger than the others and requires Upper Hand. The slow release med pack is a heal over time, and you can use it twice, which is very handy. We have an ability to give us more energy, an ability that instantly gives us Upper Hand and restores a small amount of energy and gives us some alacrity, and of course a dodge ability, increasing our chance to dodge ranged and melee attacks by 200% for 3 seconds. And then finally, of course, we have our Back Blast, It actually grants an upper hand. It can only be used from stealth. No, yes. Only usable behind a target. It deals so much damage. It deals more damage if you're behind the target. And sorry, if you're in stealth as well. We have a pistol whip or blaster whip, and we have a lacerating blast, which has a conal effect with our scattergun. We have our interrupt ability, and we have our stealth field generator. We have the normal stealth, and if we are struggling, we can overload our stealth generator and leave combat, which could be quite useful. But that's all I should really go through at the moment. Oh, obviously I chose brutal shots. If it consumes an upper hand, and it would take your upper hands to 0, it is refunded instead. It can only be used once every 10 seconds. Brutal shots doesn't actually have a cooldown, so we can basically use 2 brutal shots together, at the very least. We also took curbing strategies to increase the damage of our conal blast, because this, along with the grenades, will help us clear out any trash mobs. Let's see. Your periodic damaging effects don't tick on targets that are asleep. Handy. Reduces the energy cost of brutal shots by 5 and causes damage dealt by Blaster Whip to make its targets makes your target susceptible, allowing them to take more damage. And finally, Blaster Whip triggers Unfair Advantage, which makes your next brutal shot re-grant upper hand and costs no energy. Ooh, handy. So we probably want to sneak up to enemies, shoot them in the back, and then pistol whip them, and then just unleash brutal shots again and again until upper hands are all consumed. That's the plan. Let's see if it works out in actuality. Let's get ourselves underway. So, help if I actually selected a quest. In addition, obviously it is Tuesday, so we have the Conquest Reset. Seems like the same kind of gear. Perfect. Right, so we're heading over to Hot Space. And here's Nar Shaddaa. The so-called Smuggler's Moon is best known for one thing. Anything can be bought here if the price is right. Nar Shaddaa orbits Hutta, homeworld of the Hutt cartel, but also exists as a power in its own right. Criminal organizations and legitimate enterprises operate side by side, regulated by only the Hutt's whims. Gleaming skyscrapers house corporations, casinos, technology shops, spice houses, and every other type of business imaginable. Although no other world offers Nar Shaddaa's unique services, the city has a notorious murder and disappearance rate. Gangsters, pirates, slavers, and worse crowd the street, and Republic and Imperial representatives compete for influence with the local powers. Strangers should be extremely cautious. Yes, the Hutt cartel has declared itself neutral in the Cold War between the Galactic Republic and the Imperial, well, the Sith Empire, I should say. And at this moment, both factions have sent diplomats to try and earn the Hutt's favour. Normally to try and get some of their advanced technology, some of their advanced adrenals, maybe hire them to do some underhanded things to the other faction. And this is where we're going. So you would normally travel here between level 20 and 24, so we're probably going to be level synced to 25. And let's get going.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa, Hunter. Sleaziest place in the galaxy. Your target is the Eidolon, a professional assassin with a right scary reputation. Branded himself as the assassin who could kill absolutely anybody. For the right price, of course. Spent several years proving it, too. His background is a mystery, but he used to do a lot of work for the Hutt cartel. I'd suggest looking up Gellerin, a Twi'lek who works for the cartel. Word is he hates the Eidolon more than just about anybody. Oh, and when you find your bounty hunter rival, give him my best before you blast him to pieces. Happy hunting.
Nar Shaddaa. I always knew I'd find my way back here, just didn't picture it quite like this.
Let's just focus on the job.
Sorry, homecomings, you know. A few things you should know. The Hutt cartel pretty much runs this place, with the Exchange and various gangs trying to carve out their own piece. Krista mentioned Gellerin might help us track down the Eidolon. I remember that Twi'lek. Used to be a scummy slaver, had a bad rep, a real ruthless creep.
Let's hope he decides to be cooperative.
You'll convince him. You have a way with people. A lot of things might have changed while I was away. Let me track him down. Should we head to the promenade and see what Gellerin has to say?
Okay. Krista never explained why we may want to target the Eidolon, or why Gellerin may hate our target. But hopefully gives us an opportunity to find the Eidolon. She never gave us any mention as to who our fellow hunter may be. Sort out my inventory slightly, activate an experience booster. Hopefully we don't get interrupted by some more kids that Tara Blood's recruited to slow us down. Okay, we have a heroic mission right off the bat.
You there, Hunter. Got a job for you. Right up your alley. Was overseeing a prisoner transfer. Weequay pirate named of Vomba. Couple of bounty hunters caught him. Wanted the reward. Somehow Vomba's mates found out. Shut down our security droids. Turned the entire spaceport into a war zone before they made off with him.
How much are you willing to pay to get this Vomba back?
Vomba's gang polished off the bounty hunters, so I've still got a fat pile of credits waiting to be claimed. Between the droid shutdown and his cronies, that swaggering git has the run of the terminal, but we've got him cornered. Negotiations ended with a dead diplomat. I'm not having any more of that. Rather someone just went in there and made an example of him.
No one will be left standing.
Much obliged. Vomba's gang has sliced control stations throughout the terminal. You reset them, the droids should power back on and do their part. From there, it's just a matter of cleaning up. Go wild.
Ah, this quest. Okay. So we need to deal with Wamba, but as the good captain mentioned there, if we can activate the security droids here in this instanced area, they may help us complete the bonus mission.
Put my mind to it.
Not too bad damage. Of course, we took a bit of punishment as well. So yeah, we have a bonus to defeat 45 of Vomba's gang members. That's quite a few. In fact, we'll leave that group alone. Let's find like groups of 3. In fact, it might be worth our while, even though we're going to miss out on some experience, it might be worth our while just to sneak over to the security droids first so that they can mop up a lot of the targets for us. Normally we'd have to fight our way through here, but this is somewhat convenient, shall we say. Very convenient. Oh, we actually should have put the other gangster asleep. Come to think of it. That would have helped. Might as well poison the guy. We'll leave the droid to it. Enemies can spot you out of stealth. They have a certain like stealth detection rating. And sometimes there are some like surveillance droids that have a higher rating. You'll tend to get like an icon over your head when you're about to be discovered. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whoops.
I'm not scared of you.
A little bit of delay there, but keep an eye on things. Why is that droid not fighting? Huh. Ah. I think we have, we're having a few latency issues. Keep an eye on things, as I said before. Let's go get the other two security droids. You can see the bonus slowly ticking up. Am I getting the experience? Don't think I am. Would be nice. Yeah, we're not getting the experience. Kind of a shame.
To it.
No, might as well give it a 10 seconds. Might as well use our back blast initially. Thank you, Mako. Sneak, 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 sneak.
On the way.
Well, now we just need to get the Womba himself. Of course, we're still only halfway through the bonus. Hopefully the droids will help with that. So we'll leave the droids to deal with, like, these kind of enemies here. We'll just, like, tackle some of the other groups. Ah. May as well deal with a group near the entrance door to Womba's security room at the very least. Since we're going to have to go that way in a moment. Is the guard... Ah, the guard's patrolling that way. Okay, that works.
Pretty sidekick, Buster.
Oh, there's the bonus mission complete. Nice work, droids. Do me proud. Alright, let's go pay a visit to this crime lord, shall we? Of course, there are some enemies that you can't put to sleep.
Sods and Courting didn't survive the firefight, so I won't need it.
Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business. Any goodies? Not really. There's a better med pack. Take those. Might as well see what's in this chest. Ooh, new relic. Is it a power relic? It is not. That is disappointing. is better than the one we have. Oh, all these goodies that we can help ourselves to. I don't mind looting bodies. It's another way of earning credits. Tell you what we'll do is we'll get out of the plaza here. Then we'll take a small break since we had to go through kind of the UI elements for the Scoundrel, and when we come back we'll actually start the Nar Shaddaa storyline properly. Because while we're looking for Gelrin, we also have we have a communication here from this astromech droid.
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you? Appreciate your business.
So, I'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me. I know this is a fairly small part, but as I say, we're just getting used to playing the Scoundrel again. All right now, quite enjoying it, I have to admit. Bit of a pace, a bit of a change. I like the AoE potential of the Commando more. Especially the Scoundrel is much more up close and personal, whereas the Commando has that range advantage. But it's still early days, and we're going to be like probably alternating between them. Plus, I've already had fun just bypassing that heroic mission, letting the droids handle most of the job. Either way, as I say, thank you for joining me. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And as I say, when we come back, we'll actually find this Gelrin and see what we can learn about this Eidolon, this assassin. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.